Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sportsdom coming back with another video. And in that second half, Michigan State only scored 6 points. Six! Two field goals. That's it. In a 48-31 win over the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Peyton Thorne was 20 of 30 for 327 yards, one touchdown, no interceptions. He also ran one in. Jaden Reed had two touchdowns, and Kenneth Walker the third had three touchdowns. And Bailey Zappi for Western Kentucky. Last I looked, he was like close to 500 yards passing. Yeah, 488 yards and three touchdowns for Zappi of Western Kentucky. So Peyton Thorne also had a rushing touchdown, so he had a two total touchdowns for Peyton Thorne. But Michigan State exploded in the first half. It was like 42-16 at halftime. But Western Kentucky somehow made the adjustments and almost stole this game in the second half. It seems that Michigan State has a hard time scoring in the second half, and I don't know why. Last week too, they only had like 5 total yards of offense against Nebraska. So they need to get that fixed. They need to play a full 60 minutes, and they can't let up. They take too many penalties. But yet there was a penalty, a targeting call that ejected a Michigan State player, which even the announcer said that wasn't targeting. It was so light. He was falling to the ground. He was already almost on one knee when he hit the player. So it was a bullshit call, but whatever. But the Michigan State Spartans are 5-0. They are undefeated. They defeat the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers 48-31. And they go into Rutgers, New Jersey next Saturday to take on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And that will be an early game after back-to-back night games. And they go back to an early game next week. And I think they're going to leave New Jersey 6-0. Rutgers isn't that good. They lost to Rutgers last year. They only won 2 games last year. They beat Northwestern and Michigan last year. But now the schedule gets tougher because now they're playing all in-conference opponents, but I do think they can fare pretty well. I think Ohio State's going to be tough, and I think Penn State's going to be tough, them in the last 2 games, but I think they can beat Michigan. I do think they can beat both Ohio State and Penn State, but that's yet to be seen. But I do think they beat Rutgers next week, I think. And they go to 6-0 on the season. They got Indiana coming up as well in Indiana, so it should be interesting. I think them are 2 winnable games. They could be 7-0 at their bye week. So, week 5, the Michigan State Spartans defeat the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers on a day Peyton Thorne throws for over 300 yards and 1 touchdown. He also ran 1 in. And the offense, Kenneth Walker the third. I said in my preview video he was going to have a bounce back game, and he did. Guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss a video. Stay tuned for my Houston Texans at Buffalo Bills pregame. And until then, We got 3 games tomorrow. We got the Sabres and Penguins. We got no, they just lost to Pittsburgh. Sabres and Jackets, I do believe, again. And then we got the Lakers and the Nets and the Bills and the Texans. So comment, like, subscribe. Good win for the Michigan State Spartans. They remain undefeated. The defense, they got to play a full 60 minutes. They kind of let up in the second half, took their foot off the gas and almost blew it. But 48-31, the Michigan State Spartans beat the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Go Spartans. Let's beat the Rutgers Scarlet Knights next Saturday in Rutgers, New Jersey.